Hello everybody, welcome to the jungle. Today we're braving the elements. It's about 12 degrees out with the wind chill about 10 below, heading to about 20 below. As you can see, you got residual snow which has turned into ice because of we haven't had any temperatures over 30 in a long time. But anyway, Super Bowl preview, here we go. It's here. Super Bowl Sunday, it's here. So the New England Patriots have been very consistent on both sides of the ball all year. The past 8 to 10 weeks behind the steady play of second-year star quarterback Drake May. He's been the key to the New England consistency and excellence all year. It's unfortunate we were deprived of a Drake May Bo Nix matchup 2 weeks ago, which would have been a great matchup with the two-star young quarterbacks. Denver's elite defense kept them in the game with backup quarterback Stitham, a game that New England did sneak through. They were able to squeak out this victory because New England's defense is solid too. Ramondre Stevenson struggled early in the season with fumbles, but has rebounded and has been excellent the last 4 weeks. As basically the workhorse role is his, with Travion Henderson coming in to spell him. Travion's got a lead explosion, but he's not a workhorse. That's just not the type of back he is. But Stevenson needs to be effective early on to boost the opportunities and success that New England seeks in the Super Bowl. So from Seattle's side, Sam Darnold, Seahawks QB, what a story. I mean, what a journey he's been on. Number 3 overall pick by the Jets, let go. Went to Carolina, didn't work out. Kept believing in himself, ended up as a backup in San Francisco, got some good coaching, and grew enough, in that backup role, sometimes by observing, and understanding quality system, you grow as a quarterback and as a person. And it was good enough for him to land a $10 million contract as a backup quarterback in Minnesota behind J.J. McCarthy, who the Vikings had just drafted number 10 overall in 2024. But unfortunately, McCarthy got hurt. So now Darnold is now the surprise starter and led them to 14 wins. Nobody saw that coming. At the end of the season, the Vikings had an option to re-sign him, chose not to. He ended up signing with Seattle for a multi-year, multi-million, well over $100 million contract. And presto, 14 wins again. And 1 win away from being a Super Bowl champion. I mean, what a journey he's been on. He's been steady, and his play has highlighted the talents of JSN, Jackson Smith-Njigba, and turned him into one of the top-tier wide receivers. What a great combination they are and have been all year. The running game has been excellent with the combo of Kenneth Walker and Zach Charbonnet, but unfortunately Charbonnet tore his ACL a few weeks ago. Walker's taken on that workhorse role, which he's excelled at, and been very, very good the last 4 weeks, especially with his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield. It's a trait that he has had, just hasn't had the opportunity because Charbonnet is such a good receiver out of the backfield. But he's done that very well, catching the screen pass, and he's elite with his speed at the yards after the catch. Cooper Kupp, not the same player as he was 3 years ago, but still a credible number 2 receiver, and he might need to have a couple of moments in this game to help Seattle's offense not become predictable. And Seattle's defense, elite, and especially their defensive line and their defensive secondary, 8 touchdowns with that defense. So, what does this all mean? Well, here's what we got. Even with the 2 very, very good defenses, I think the game will have some it'll have some scoring. I mean, I don't think it's going to be a low-scoring game. It could be, but I don't think so. I think it's going to be a fairly decent scoring game. Darnold's going to be steady. The running game's going to be steady for Seattle. I think New England's going to struggle a little bit to run the ball, which is going to mean that Drake's going to have to do a lot of the heavy lifting, and he's going to have some decent connections with Hunter Henry, the tight end. Butte and Stephon Diggs. But overall, I think it's Seattle's defense that's going to possibly even score a touchdown. And if it's not them, maybe Seattle's special teams comes up big. Rashid Shaheed could return something. So I think the defense or special teams for Seattle is going to come through. I think the familiarity of being on the West Coast, having played on that field before, and the fact that you have JSN, Jackson Smith-Njigba is a game changer. All those factors lead me to think that this is a 27-17 victory for Seattle. So that's the take for today. Please like, subscribe, share, comment. Please leave your pick. What do you think is going to happen? Who's going to win? I've got Sam Darnold winning the MVP too. I think it's going to be just a really interesting game. I don't necessarily think it's going to be close all the way through, but I think it's going to be an interesting game. Who do you have winning the game? Who's the MVP? Tell me. Have a great day. Enjoy the game tomorrow, and we'll talk to you soon.